welcome to New Bear. At the last in-person den, I had a couple of enthusiastic requests for a video on Nanetta Caruso's treble tatting stitch. It's taken me a week or two, but today's the day. I'm working a chain so I can use two different colours, but the treble stitch can be worked in both rings and chains. We start by working one double stitch, a very small picot and a double stitch. You'll find this next step easier if you anchor your core thread with your thumb. Take your crochet hook down through the picot, grab the working thread and pull up a small loop. Keeping this loop on the hook, reach over, grab the working thread again and pull a second loop through the first one. The first loop does need to be small, but you might find it easier to make the second loop if the first one is a little larger. It just gives you a little bit more room to move. And that's okay because we can pop the second loop on our finger and then pull on this loop to tighten the first loop back down. One side of this loop goes to our ball thread, the other side tightens the first loop. Now we need to add 3 twists to our loop. There's a couple of ways we can do this. I'll show a different way with each treble stitch that we make, and then you can decide which one you like. For this one, I'm going to swap the loop from my left finger to my right and twist 1, 2, 3. Pass your shuttle through the loop. We're about to pull our twisted loop up to form barrels. Before we do, I want to show you why it's important to keep tension on your core thread. If you try to tighten your loop with a loose core, we're going to end up in a beautiful mess. So with a tight core, pull most of the slack out of your loop. Place the pick inside the head of the loop. You can see we've got our core thread tight. Pull your pick down. Watch what happens here to the barrels as we pull the pick down and start pulling our working thread up. You get beautiful even barrels. The working thread now comes out the top of the barrel. To complete the treble stitch, we're going to work one more double. And when we do that, the thread is pulled down and creates the picot that we need for the next treble stitch. To start our first treble, we worked a double, a picot and another double. When we finished the treble, we created the framework for our second treble stitch at the same time. The barrel replaces the very first double stitch. This is our picot and this is our second double stitch. So to continue with our second treble stitch, we're going down through the picot, pull up the first loop, pull the second loop through the first, and we're ready to twist. This time I'm leaving my hook through the loop and twisting 1, 2, 3. Hold the end of that loop so you don't lose your twists. Pass your shuttle through. Take most of the slack out of that loop. Use your pick through the head of that loop to pull down and evenly distribute the barrels. work the last double stitch, creating the picot for the next treble as you do so. Okay, we'll do one more down through that picot, pull up the first loop and the second. This time we're going to pop it on our finger and pass our shuttle through that loop. We have the two legs of the loop and the core thread. Pass the shuttle between the loop and the core. Tension your core thread, and that puts one twist on your loop. Go through again. Tension, that's our second twist. And once more is our third. You can see it's twisted here. Take out the slack. Use your pick as we did before. If you get a knot, work it out with your pick so that your twists are even along your loop, and go again. Finish out with your double stitch. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.